Hey everyone, welcome to Digital Media Pro TV. In this little video we're going to be taking a look at the GoPro Hero 2. I'm going to be talking about all the different features, the accessories, and whether or not this camera is actually worth the price tag. Now personally I really don't think that the GoPro Hero 2 is worth the $300 price tag, unless you're doing a lot of action shots and have a decent production budget. Now the reason I think that is because the camera is way too basic for the price. For 300 bucks you don't even get a LCD screen to be able to see where it's pointing. Now that might be okay if you have it permanently mounted on a helmet camera or on a surfboard or something that you have it lined up and you can review the videos and then adjust it accordingly, and then it's permanently set like that. If you're constantly switching back and forth between different kinds of shots, different settings, and different mounting configurations, it can be really difficult to get the shots that you want. And basically, if you want the LCD screen, you have to pay another 80 bucks. So right there you're almost up to 400 bucks. With tax it's going to be over 400. Another problem is that the standard housing, even though it's waterproof, it does not focus properly underwater. It has a curved lens which is incapable of focusing clearly underwater, and what you need is what they call the dive housing, which basically has a flat plate lens that allows it to focus clearly. So I got this basically for snorkeling, doing underwater shots. I do a ton of diving and I really wanted something that could get some awesome video, and I was just constantly disappointed. So unless you pay for the $50 dive housing, it's not going to work underwater the way you want it to. So right there, if you do diving and you want a screen, that's way over 400 bucks. Throw in any kind of other mounting accessories. Maybe you want a suction cup mount instead of the head mount, and right there you're at 500 bucks for this tiny little camera. Now it does have a decent amount of video options and different settings, but I really don't think that the difference in the settings is worth the extra price compared to the GoPro Hero 1. The GoPro Hero 1, the original, is only about 130 bucks right now, so if you can get it on a good sale, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, and then maybe if you add those accessories in, it would be worth the price. But essentially with that, if you get that and add accessories, you're still going to be under the price tag of the GoPro Hero 2. And realistically, unless you have those accessories and unless you're shooting in some really fantastic settings, you're not going to get awesome video quality. That's one thing that people are thinking, is that they see all these videos online of the action shots and the GoPro commercials, and it just looks amazing and everything is so crystal clear and fluid, and then you actually get the camera and you're not jumping out of airplanes or you're not flying through canyons, and your videos don't look really awesome. And so basically, for what the camera is, very few people are really going to be able to find it affordable and worthwhile at a $500 plus price tag once you get all the accessories and things that you actually really need to make really good video. So I would recommend, if you want a GoPro style camera, either get the original GoPro Hero or look into one of the other waterproof or water resistant cameras on the market. If you don't plan on actually diving, there's actually a lot of different cameras on the market that are water resistant or waterproof to like 10 feet, which will be more than enough if you're like out in the rain or just getting splashed on. So let's just pop this back in the housing. Another complaint that a lot of people have is that the mounting options are really not quite as flexible as you need. You need like a lot of different mounting accessories to really get the angles that you want, and you can't always adjust it or level it in the way that you would sometimes need. So right now we have the flat backplate on, and they do have a skeleton backplate for recording better audio. Now the problem with this is, if you have the skeleton backplate on, it's not at all waterproof, and the camera is not at all water resistant. So if you have something like the skeleton backplate on, and then this mounting, head mount, you basically can't see if it's the skeleton mount or the flat waterproof backplate. Luckily we have a replacement plan on this because we were doing a shoot, and this actually got completely covered in chunks of pumpkin that we kind of exploded. So it was all gooey and nasty. I just took it and splashed it through some water real quick. I didn't submerge it and shake it around. I just splashed it through and immediately realized that it actually had the skeleton backplate on from like a month ago, the last time I used it. So that's one problem. It didn't really even get water in it. It wasn't filled with water. It just had a few drops of water on the top, and I quickly yanked it open and ripped the battery out, but I think that water probably got down in this little accessory attachment slot, and I dried it out for like a week before trying to turn it back on, but it worked for a while and then it just stopped completely working at all. Basically it's fried. I have to do the replacement plan. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. If they just give me a whole new box, I'll probably just put it on eBay, sell it, get the money, and then buy one GoPro Hero original, or maybe get two of those and have the 3D mounting case. Because I think for a $300 price tag, being able to do 3D video in high definition would be a lot better than just having one of these and getting general action shots. So that's my basic thoughts on the GoPro Hero 2 and the GoPro cameras in general. Definitely think that the original Hero is a much better price point and much more worthwhile. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Definitely check out our channel. We got tons of other reviews, tutorials, and informative videos. And hit subscribe if you like it. Thanks for watching.